Wow, thank you.
Don't you love it?
Yeah, I do.
That's so cool. When it's 2 a.m. and you can't sleep and I'm going on about the fuck do I talk about?
Yeah.
I know, I wouldn't listen to it. Anyhow, so
Ready?
V is back. And
On the other end though.
I'm Claudia.
Claudia, yes. And in the last video where you were like, do it.
Do it. Get your hair cut.
Do it.
Yeah, she's here.
Do it. So we're gonna do it.
She got me.
Yep. Go.
Okay, pressure.
Yeah. And how many times have you done hair in your life?
A lot of lockdown haircuts. How
Yeah,
about
that's cool. That's cool. So yeah, your level of expertise is
mild.
yeah. This will be fun.
Yeah, it will be fun.
Junior, it'll be fun. It's fine.
Okay, where's some of the hair model?
It'll be great.
Lovely. I've got an expert to teach me.
So we're gonna get some hair clips. Twist it
Hair
up.
washing?
Pin it. Oh yeah, the washing's gonna be the best part. Yeah.
I'll go mix up that time.
That's great. Yeah, all wrong, but that's great.
All
Put
wrong.
one that way.
There we go.
Cool. And here's a towel.
Yes.
And you're not allowed to go on stools.
Sorry.
No schools for the learned.
No stools.
No schools for the learned. And
What do you want with this?
I'm just gonna drink one of these and watch them.
It's so intimidating how it's filmed. All my mistakes are
Even better.
All my mistakes.
So
are
what we do with that
filmed.
one is you go.
It's like an
There's separate ways of doing it. There's no
example.
right or wrong.
Okay.
This is how we do it in here. We do it this way, and then you crisscross across the back. And where did the cake go? I just had a minute ago.
Over here. There we go.
There you go.
You got it.
Yeah. And then you can do the flicky if you like.
The flicky.
Yeah, like you imagine when you were a kid, like, oh, I would love to do one of those one day. Give it the old flick.
On this side.
Yeah, right across her mouth. That's good. Nice and
Beautiful.
professional. Her lipstick's all ruined now. Just the way we like it.
Thanks, Viola.
Because you know why? That's a good sales opportunity. Oh, sorry with your lipstick, but we have some more in the front for $39.99, and it's the best lipstick ever. You know? This girl's thinking, gonna make a ton of money.
Got
There
it.
you go.
Oh, look at that. She's got it. She's got that Love and Care TLC
Yeah.
as well. And we'll just flip that over to there. And then you can say, come on over and we can wash your hair.
What's your hair now?
Should we film the hair wash? I'll do it with
Yeah, go
my
with it.
camera. My mobile phone.
Just don't film.
No, I know. I can do. We got angles.
I know you're getting on camera.
No, you're not on camera.
All those angles would be shocking.
There you go.
Yeah, I take a quick
Couldn't
shot.
get a
So,
worse angle. Like.
Beautiful.
so yeah, you can do that thing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give very little direction, and just
Yeah.
because it's more fun that way.
Oh no!
Yeah. This is awesome.
Oh dear. Already.
Yeah, this one I can give no direction.
That's all good. Keep it
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, you'll be great. I'm not really going to film the entire hair washing thing. We'll just stop. That's good enough.
Oh dear. It looks easier than it is.
Sweet.
And
But,
Grace.
Anyway, she's like, the reason why
And
we
Grace
got
is
the light,
back.
how we go to the doctor,
And for the last haircut,
why
we,
did the doctor.
You liked the
Because
clippers
I'm
last
bug
time, didn't
flew in
you?
my ear last
Yeah.
night.
So what we're
and
gonna do, we're gonna do these stretch haircuts. We're gonna do really conservative looking. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do short sides and back, and just long enough on top to fit a curling iron through it. And then we're just gonna cross the top of it. So it's gonna be short, ultra conservative looking for the project. But then you can wash it and make it more after as well. So you're just gonna have a really cool short pixie cut. But for the video, yeah, we're going for ultra short, conservative, just long enough to get a curling iron through it.
Yeah, and it was just like
Mousse and hairspray.
inside her ear. Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
cool. And this will be a 2-for-1 special, haircut special, kind of. Because B's going to be doing the cut over there. We'll move the camera angle over here. But we'll just wait until we have a chair available for washing your hair.
I wasn't worried about that. I was just
Actually, what we're going to do, yeah, we'll do that one.
Work home.
I'll still give you the stripy cape.
You're going to go to work tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. come on over, we can wash it. You guys can grab this one, I'll be a few minutes. But what you can do is you can towel dry it and brush it out, comb it out. So we're going to be sharing my stuff. I'll stick it in the middle. And you can comb it out with that. Towel dry it a little more. Did you towel dry it?
No.
Yeah.
Supposed to do that?
Such a rookie.
Rookie move.
It's almost like I've never done this before.
Like soaping wet.
It is.
And then you have to take a couple of days off work.
Would you ever dye your hair put?
I know.
Imagine you with like bleached hair.
I wouldn't, unless you do a few curls on top just for right, but in general, no, I wouldn't do that. Now, one of my old clients, I don't do her hair anymore, has your hair type, started to go blonder and blonder with it with somebody else. And every time I see Instagram, I'm just like,
Don't do it.
but it's, Edda, come on over. She hasn't come to me anymore, so it's between her and somebody else.
What do you do
But-
about these massive knots?
Work it, work it. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much that. The best thing to do with those is to cut them off.
Honestly.
Naughty hair. But she can't stomach a haircut.
Does layers make it more knotty?
No, it'll help all that stuff. 'Cause
Oh,
you're
really?
cutting- yeah, no,
Oh,
because
yes.
you're cutting hair out of it.
True. Oh, okay, all good.
Yeah.
Very naughty.
Naughty hair. But you see what I'm doing, and I'm not going too hard into it, so I got through it. So you can do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So I want to see how much of a natural you are at this, because yeah, we talked about it in the last video. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a step back and have a look. Does she look like a hairdresser? Does it look a bit? Yeah, I think it does. I think it like a good hairdresser. Yeah. She's got the shoes and everything. She got the height on them. You know,
Creepers.
the creepers. Yeah. I think she'd make a great hairdresser.
No, I've always wanted to be. I don't know what it is. I just find it so therapeutic in carving, chopping off hair.
Well, I think like we talked in the last video.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
I gave you an offer,
And I would love to take you up on it.
and we'll keep talking.
I
So you
I keep telling everyone at warehouse.
Yeah, I think you need to make a left decision.
Geography, hairdresser.
I think it's a simple
What about
answer.
geographer by day, hairdresser by side hustle?
But you know that in my history, I was a mechanical engineer. I don't know if I told you that.
Really?
That's what I did. And then I fell back on this because it's a family trait.
Yeah.
But no, I was a mechanical engineer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mechanical engineer. That's right. So we're talking about civil engineers. Simple
That's right,
engineers.
simple engineers. I'm
There
making
we
that
go.
joke. But I didn't bring up at that point about what kind of. I didn't even say I was an engineer at that point. I was just making civil engineers. But no, mine was mechanical.
Wow.
And you like clippers. We're gonna shave some. Now I had a client back home, and she worked in the school in the admin, and she had the conservative, like the haircut we're doing here. It's basically her haircut. She used to say short sides and back, just long enough on top to fit a curling iron through. But she was a wonderful client, and you know every haircut's the same. Grows a little bit, like no, short sides and back, a little bit longer on top for her, just long enough for a curling iron. But her daughter was, I'd say 21, and had the beautiful long blonde hair. So she was, you know, in North America, they do, the restaurants have the server and what's the one where, you know, they bring you to your table, whatever.
Front of house.
Yeah, front of house, yeah. So her job was that, front of house. But there was a guy from the United States who used to fly to Toronto and on business and eat too much at this restaurant because he liked her so much, right? Like, oh my God, I don't know how much that guy spent on the.
Yeah.
Wow, he just liked her that much. So after probably say like 6 months of this, he finally asked her out, and she says, yeah. So I do her hair, I do her mom's hair.
Yeah.
So, but she really likes him, but he's from the U.S. and all. But you know, that might just go like long blonde hair, nice hair. So she comes in for a haircut one day, and she says, I'm going to go to the U.S. to meet his family. And I said, that's cool. And she goes, what do you think if I did my mom's haircut? And I said, why would you want your mom's haircut? I just said, why would you want your mom's haircut? Because I want to impress his family. And I was like, why don't we do a bob instead? And if you want to go shorter, we'll go shorter. So she goes, okay. So I did the bob. The bob was amazing. Off she goes to see his family and all, right? And then when her mom came for her next haircut, she goes, oh my God, I love my daughter's hair. I said, yeah, wasn't that great? Yeah, no, it was great. The bob. She goes, you did a really good job with her haircut. I really love that haircut. I go, wasn't it great? Did you know that she wanted your haircut? She asked for your haircut. And she said, no, I didn't know that. I said, do you know why I think she said that? That's as much as she admires you as a mother. And mom just went, oh. That's exactly right. And I honestly believe that. The reason why, she was going to meet his family, that's intimidating. She wanted to leave a very good impression. And her the biggest role model, her mom. And what's her mom's haircut? Short sides and back, a little bit longer top, this long enough for the curling iron.
Yeah.
She thought that that was what, to be honest, the bob was better. Because she's 21, she doesn't, you know. I did the better haircut for her. But mom was like, you could tell. But she was trying to hide it, right? Like she's just not that kind of person to show emotion. But I told her that. I go, I think that's how much she admires you. Cool. So now you're getting her mom's haircut.
Good.
The haircut that she didn't get, you're gonna get.
Because I'm older than 21.
No, but it wouldn't have worked because I honestly, because I'm also thinking about him.
Yeah.
Sure, her. Okay, imagine this: you fall in love with this girl, and then she shows up with her mom's haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true, yeah.
So I was processing all this in my head,
yeah.
and then I had to go with what was the right thing to do in that scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My workmate told me that my shorter haircut made me look older. I was
Yeah.
like,
It does. I mean, these haircuts do.
I do feel like the shorter you go, you do look older.
You do. Yeah.
but it probably is, yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, actually, no, that's a point.
But in a not sheep versus lamb kind of way.
Like, not one of those, because my mum always had shorter hair, and my grandma's got really, really short hair, so that's just how I see it generally.
Yeah.
As you grow up, you get shorter and shorter.
Yeah, actually true.
when I had my shaved head, I looked really fucking young, but when I had like that sort of haircut, I was like, I remember someone coming up to me and it was like a door knocker, and it was like, oh, what year of uni are you in? And I was like 16. I'd be like,
No, I just feel like I look older with this one.
yeah.
Okay, so you finished combing it out.
Yeah.
So what you're going to do next is you're going to do, where's your comb that I gave you?
Put it on the table.
Yeah, I'm going to need another trolley for you. Use this one.
Ooh, getting your own trolley. Upgrade.
Wow.
So here's your stack comb. Use a more finer comb. What scissors should I give you? Because I don't want you to get hurt. We'll use the older duller ones. You can use the older duller ones.
Thank you.
So yeah, you're going to section it right down the middle, all the way down to the back. And then you're going to go this way, and then you're going to use a couple clips to section it off.
Yeah.
Some clips. There's some in the blue juice.
No, but just that's the way it is.
What is the blue juice?
There's chemicals.
Yeah.
It's called barbicide. It's for your safety.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't drink the blue juice.
Yeah.
As tempting as it looks, don't drink it.
And like you would just, pick up like,
You have a couple of those.
you know.
Yeah, you go. Yeah.
I know. I think we just had
Don't you love that?
I really like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very like, it reminds me of like the 1920s, like very flappery.
Yeah?
I think it's just because of your curly hair.
Yeah.
Oh, the way the hair is now, but it's gonna end up shorter than that though.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's just short. Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Short and conservative for the video, but then after we'll wash it out and make it modern.
Yeah.
It sits at a bit of a funny length. Well, yeah, just over the ear kind of thing.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that it was.
I was trying to convince my husband to come on.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
You should have.
I tried.
Yeah?
I really tried.
She's like, I don't want to go to this one.
He's yeah, he's just, I don't know, like, so we're both like total haircut virgins, like, again, I like never cut my hair kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
And he does like the $20 barbershop haircut when he has to.
Yeah.
But both of us are like, we don't like our hair. And I was like, well, I like my hair now that I come and see this guy. You should come and see him. Like, it's changed my life.
Yeah.
Nice and sweet. And then she said that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, what? It's all good. Yeah.
Don't have enough plugs.
So he's kind of interested in growing his hair long.
See, look, without direction, you got that pretty good.
That's good.
Why don't you pump her up a notch?
Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
You have to figure that out. Like I said, I'm just going to give minimal direction with all of this. Because I just like the way she's figuring this all
How
out.
does it go? Just like send me up to the roof.
Yeah. So this section is actually rather thick. You can do it a little bit thinner, which is fine, but we'll do a little bit of a cheek here. So we just twist that up. That's fine. So what you're going to do is you're going to comb it down. See if you can do that.
Oh god.
Yeah. See, I showed you. See how visual you are.
Yeah. No, we'll see. We'll see.
And what's missing?
How long?
You don't have your scissors.
How short are we going with?
Yeah, that's your customer.
Well, I just want layers, same length.
Okay,
Yeah, she doesn't want to change the length. So basically what I would do is not take any length off there really.
Yeah.
Just kind of go over the bottom of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No?
Should be, yeah, it'll be great, it'll be great. Don't cut any more than that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much you doing?
Hubby wants to grow his hair long,
Oh yeah, go for that.
but his hair is pretty much exactly the same as mine.
Well then he can be like the cool long hair and you can have the cool short haircut.
Well, that's
Yeah, that's exactly what I would hope for those you guys. 'Cause I think I'll
Looks
be
like a
awesome
little
with couples
trout.
do
I think
that. The guy
that would be
is
super cool.
like amazing long hair and the girl with cool short haircuts.
The only thing is he's got like again the same texture as mine, so it kind of goes fro before.
Oh, yeah.
And so he'll grow it, and then he'll be like, "Oh no, it's fro! I've got to go get it chopped off." He can't get past that fro stage.
What's ours meaning
Like,
for?
what would you recommend?
What's ours meaning for?
Well, you have to suffer through and grow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
there's
that's
not
right.
Growing hair is never fun, but it's always fun. It always works out better when you have a relationship with like someone like me who's a hairdresser
Yeah.
who treats hair like a bonsai tree as it grows.
Yeah.
And then that's good. But when you're growing it and then you go for haircuts in all these other places,
Yeah.
they don't give a crap you're growing it. They're going to cut your hair and they're going to take your money, right?
Yeah.
But when you're with someone like me who, I'm going to grow my hair and I'm like, cool, so I'm going to treat it like a bonsai tree as it grows.
Yeah.
And I don't charge for full price haircuts when those are, because sometimes, you know, it's a fringe trim or it's this or that or whatever, but it's a shaping as it grows, so over time. With me, your hair will get long faster than anybody else.
Yeah.
But the worst scenario is you're growing hair, then you go for a haircut to like, oh, it needs, you know, out of shape or whatever, and they just cut off a bunch of hair. And
Yeah.
then it, you know, like, oh, I was growing that.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, it's on the floor now, too late.
Yeah.
They like
What,
So.
what do you? Because that's the other thing.
So how does layering work? Is it
I was like,
hair clip you
he'll
take
help
down?
you. It'll be
cut
great.
short?
It's amazing. And he
Yeah.
was like, yeah, but what if it like costs a lot, and then I have to stay with it, and it costs a lot.
It won't
like,
cost a lot.
what kind of is your because he had a look on the website.
As far as pricing goes,
Yeah.
no, as far as pricing goes, if he's growing his hair, it may be like $47 for the first haircut, and then it could be like $25
Okay.
for little pop-ins here and there.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't need a haircut,
Yeah.
right? So I don't need to charge him
In a
full
bad
on for
way,
haircuts,
but
right?
look at
I just want you to get him
your
started on the bonsai tree
Yeah.
concept.
Power
Yeah.
of human beings.
So I don't know. I can't give a quote till I see it. I need to see it
Yeah.
because it could be like, oh, you just need this today, snip.
Yeah.
Like, how can I charge you just for that? Like, it's just one little thing. Like, I can't know till I see it, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't charge for French trims, right? So it might just be something so simple.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a chat with him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, he should.
Alrighty, what's the next step?
Yeah, I think like
So then you can do another section, next section, bring it down. Let's have a look what you did. Oh, that's good enough, yeah. So bring your neck section down. Yeah. No, it's actually good. No, it's good. Yeah, bring your neck section down.
Nice. Yeah, I think it will be like a real big boost of confidence.
Do you think yours is a heart shape, V?
I didn't say heart shape, did I?
No, I know. That's what I'm thinking. Or is it oval?
I think it's long rectangle.
Well, you've got quite a pointy chin.
Yeah, there's something. What defines a heart shaped face? Is it the pointy chin?
I don't know, I just don't have a heart shape. Like Scotty's got a heart shape face.
Yeah. It's like kind of round, kind of pointy.
Oh,
Kind of like it.
Fun.
fun. Say.
Oh, it's a phone! Someone's got a phone! We're trying to do 1983 over here. You got this strange, weird science fiction device like it's Doctor Who over there. Wow! What can that strange device be? Never seen anything like it before.
Who knows?
To be honest, if it was 1983, and imagine a smartphone appeared in 1983.
Stop the world.
Do you know how cool that would be?
Yeah.
Because every time I show up to a party, I'm like, oh my god, you wouldn't believe what I found. It's the best thing for starting cocaine off of. Because you wouldn't know what else to do with it. It's like, this is the coolest thing. Look at the shape of it. Like, isn't that awesome? Yeah. Like, what else would you do with it? It's 1983. You'd only have one.
You just use it as a camera. It's like,
One purpose.
no social media would work. You can't
No.
call people or anything.
Well, you wouldn't even be able to charge it.
Yeah.
True.
No, you just see this strange device and you're like, oh my god, this is the best thing for storing cocaine off of. Yeah, and you would take it with you everywhere. Like, look what I found. How cool is this?
It's a mini table.
Yes. You show it off to everyone. You can even show it to Apple and they'd be like, awesome. You can store cocaine off that. They wouldn't even know what it is.
They would not.
Yeah. Well, they were more into the acid in that company.
Alrighty. Slayer?
Back then, I mean, not today. Oh yeah, you got it? You got it? You got it?
How do we do the gradual layers?
Well, we're going to do that after.
Okay, after.
Yeah,
So right
yeah.
now we just do the same length?
Yeah.
Okay.
Repeat. There's a lot of repetition in this business.
Fun. I'm new.
That's something that she's got.
it's quite a lot.
Oh, it's really nice. Now just sitting in the chair.
That's like the maximum split ends.
Yeah.
That's like
Oh,
one of the
okay.
long ones.
Yeah.
Not saying you've got split ends.
How long does it take for like split ends? You know, like
I think it depends on your hair.
right.
It really does.
Yeah.
You're loving it, aren't you?
I really am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
For this, very cool.
I prefer it short.
Yeah, I think so too.
So
Yeah.
good. So good.
It's going to be way better in the wind as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Size it back more. Really short. Size. Oh, she's awesome. Breaking all the rules is the best. There's no right or wrong. It's all interpretation.
Exactly. Creativity.
There's no rules to hair. It's 100 different ways to achieving this destination. You know, 100 different roads to get there. Oh yeah, look at that! Look at that determination! Look at determination! Oh yeah, see it in her eyes. I mean, me watching you, it's as if you've been cutting hair for 30 minutes now. It's awesome.
Precisely.
But it's the confidence, though. It's not about the Actually, it's the
Trying our
confidence. Look how
best.
confident she is.
There's so many different ways to reach the same goal. Like,
Exactly, but it gets better the more you do this.
Yeah.
Just bring in more people and keep doing it, and you get better and better. And I'll actually do better direction than I'm doing right now. Like,
That's alright.
This is entertaining for the camera.
Yeah.
And me.
And yeah, and everybody. Yeah. No, but what else is good about it? It's allowing Dee to just do her thing, right? And then the next haircut you do, I'm going to end up like smacking your knuckles about every time you do it wrong.
Please do.
But this one we're not smacking your knuckles.
You test and see where I'm at.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to see, and also it shows where your confidence is, right?
Next year.
I'm not afraid to cut them into.
Oh, you don't have
Every
to.
time we need a haircut, I'm coming to you.
Please do.
Discounted.
Yeah.
Give me a year to get some
I
experience.
saw her tear. I was like,
You're on there.
At the moment, I'm only doing straight cuts. There's nothing wrong. Okay, soothe your nerves.
Yeah.
You're liking short.
Just straight, really straight.
yeah, you want them to get it all back, like all in one. Yeah.
I find there's something really sexy about short, conservative cuts.
Funny.
Like you can have the librarian look, and with the glasses leaning your nose, and then that can be sexy, depending on the librarian. Not all librarians.
Not all librarians.
Some of them are mean. The best librarian is Parker Posey in the movie Party Girl, I think it was called, in the 90s and the 90s. Anyhow, so she goes to clubs and raves all the time, but then she's trying to prove to her aunt that she can be serious. Yeah. So she gets the job in the library, and then she loses the plot on someone because someone put a book back in the wrong place. Yeah. And she's like, "Oh, I see what you did here. Just put it back in a random place. And we don't need a Dewey Decimal System." I'm like, "You come up with a great idea." She loses the plot, and it's like, "You need to come with me."
We'll just put the books anywhere. Hear that, everybody? Our friend here has given us a great idea. We'll just put the books any damn place we choose. We don't care, right? Isn't that right?
You haven't taken a break all morning. Take a break.
I just want to do a good job, Howard.
You are doing a good job. Take a break. I'll cover.
No, it's a great scene. But Parker Posey's so
What
bitchy.
film?
Party Girl. I think it's called Party Girl. Yeah. No, it's such a great movie.
When did it come out?
Oh, in the 90s, but it's got the best one-liners.
Yeah.
Yeah. The best scene in that movie is so her friend wants to DJ at a club, and he's talking to the owner of the club. So he's like, she's going through a pile of flyers and stuff like that. He's like, I really want to DJ in this club, and I'll do anything, and blah 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 blah. And so she says, "Puke like a cat." He goes. She goes, "Not you, you idiot, the fucking band!" Because he is reading a flyer.
Never heard of it. Where is it?
No, it's near this big black tower.
Imitate a
has
cat
this big...
puking. It's the name of a band.
But he's like trying to think like a cat to try to get a job. And he makes the noise, but he does the noise perfectly.
Yeah.
He's like, "I can't do the noise." The Party Girl, yeah, it's a good movie.
Do you reckon it's a good idea to swap up the side that I parted on?
Well, because it's short now.
Yeah. Try not to part it at all.
Yeah, I would just
Yeah.
let the curl go. Yeah. Yeah, if you're gonna, after when I do it, I'm gonna do a natural dry guide. Like, you can kind of see with the natural dry where it's going.
Yeah.
There's no rules to it. You can kind of push it forward and over without a parting, but I wouldn't do a parting at all with your hair anymore. With this, with this short, no.
Yeah.
No.
Cool. Sweet.
Yeah.
Would you put product on it?
Yeah.
Would you put, so I've got like a finishing cream.
Yeah, cream's good. Yeah,
Cream.
otherwise, because I got flowing performance too, we can look at my stuff. But if you have stuff at home, because that's good for curls, just keep using it.
Just keep using it.
Yeah, because mine's the same. Mine's a cream for curly hair.
Yeah.
Just keep using that. So regardless of length, you're just the same. You kind of treat curls the same regardless of length, because you're just trying to control frizz.
Yeah.
Frizz, it's frizz all the same, right?
Yeah. And you do that as opposed to that.
Yeah, the moves, I'm going to do the moves. So if you want to do like what I'm doing with the like pluffing it up, definitely moose.
Yeah.
Because you have moose in there, and even just that, you see I'm brushing that back.
Yeah.
That's a completely different look on it.
It's
I know you love that. If you love these kind of looks, definitely go with the moose. And I got moose. I can get you moose.
I probably wouldn't recreate that look, but I think it's really cool.
Yeah, well you could, but just not how I'm going to do it. But you can do it even just putting mousse in it and brushing it back like that with a comb.
Yeah.
That's effortless, and you can have that kind of look anyway. Yeah.
Like a party place that sells the dresses.
Oh yeah.
Should we make my sides clean sharp? Oh, you
Okay.
probably are we going to do that anyway with the clipper? Should we
Yeah,
make-
yeah. You want a tighter fade on the sides and back? Like
I don't know. What do you think?
I've done it to a number 3. I can go tighter as well. I'll go down to a number 2, but I haven't done the hairline yet. Like I've only just done like a rough 3.
Yeah, all good.
But I could do a number 2.
Alrighty.
Yeah, if I could make something that was
think that's done?
kind of plain.
Okay, I'm gonna come over here and help over here for a little bit. But, you're pretty good. You're on a roll. So then you've got all that?
You know, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Please do. Mix it up.
How much fun is this?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm not gonna go and correct anything because it's your work, right?
Oh, please do.
Oh, feel free
No!
to. Feel free to.
No, correct it.
No,
Correct
no.
it.
There's nothing.
Yes.
There's
you
nothing.
will kill me otherwise.
No, to be honest with you, there's nothing that's substantially dodgy about it. Other than what's going on, it's heavy in the front, but we're gonna take some out of the front off next.
Okay.
So we're gonna do layers. How would you do layers? Okay, where's your fringe at? Fringe of your nose. So that's already good.
She wants it shorter.
You want your fringe
Do
shorter?
we not think so?
Yeah.
Oh, we did?
Oh no, we never say no to shorter.
That's the whole point.
Case in point.
Yeah, it's a point. We cut hair around here. Where do you want your fringe to be?
Sometimes I feel like I can't wear it in enough because it gets in front of my eyes.
Right.
So just by having a little bit shorter, I guess, in the
Like
middle.
sitting on your brows? Dry?
Well, not the whole thing.
No, yeah, but
Oh, you mean the inner bits, the innermost bits, yeah.
so
just-
brows and down.
Whatever you think, though.
But you don't really want like the bangs that come like over your forehead.
No, not bangs, just still curtain bangs, yeah. Thank you for clarifying. Curtain bangs.
Okay, so there's her fringe when you come forward.
I cut. How so?
Where do you want it to sit? You asked her the
Where do
question.
you want it to sit? You didn't reply.
What did you say? What's the professional advice? Eyebrows.
Where do you want it to sit? You want to take it up?
Yeah.
Like around there on my hair?
Yeah,
Or you
just-
want to have a fringe, like a...
No, just like the inner bits. Just like so the inner bits are a bit higher.
It's sitting high. And
Right, and then you
it
want to
goes
have
down.
it to elongate
It goes
real
down.
quick. So what's going to happen, I'm probably going to have to do this.
Yes, please.
Because,
I
well,
want
the
to watch it
YouTube,
sing.
you guys twist, and then you do that, and it goes, so we're not going to do it. We're going to sculpt the shape of it. And you want it pretty high, you're saying?
Well, just the inner bits.
In the inner
Still
bit. Yeah,
curtain.
no, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I probably will go a little bit longer to start. So basically what you're doing is, you start as a guide there, so you see what you sit there, and then you can pull this out this way, to the side, and then you can go like this. So you're seeing what I did. Now I know what they show on YouTube and stuff, but I'm always like,
No, but that's gradient now.
yeah,
Yeah. No, I see that.
yeah. So I just started to cut that little piece in the center as a guide, and then you, same thing, and you pull this out, and then you just do this kind of thing.
So on that side, you cut upwards
Yeah,
a little bit.
yeah. You're cutting into it. So you see that?
Yeah. Wow, you look very 70s now.
Yeah. And then what you do is when you come over here, you start adding into it from this way. So I wouldn't go as high as there, but I would go. So we already got that piece there,
Yeah.
But it's
and you're okay to lose that, right?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, nothing too drastic.
Oh no, we're
not
going
just a
drastic.
treatment
Okay.
range, isn't
Well,
it?
that's going in. That's gonna go.
Yeah, they're just mixed two
It has to.
together.
Yeah, no, that's. Yeah.
But like the same as ours.
Okay.
Yeah. The length of the back staying the same, but we're doing layers and framing and stuff. That's what we said we were going to do.
I'm nervous.
Of course you're nervous, but they're good nerves. Nothing bad's going to come out of a haircut.
That's what you wanted before when we were talking about
Yeah.
the frame of the face.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So you see I'm pushing more in there.
Yeah.
And I'll do this part, but you watch. It'll be spirally.
Oh well.
I reckon. I'm gonna need something. I went out to lunch with Carl and my mum. I went to the thing and I just wasn't really happy with
So everything's getting longer.
I was like, I always really wanted like some sort of salad or something. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll get this. And it was like a, it said like a salad with a vegetable fritter and and I was like, oh man, like sounds alright, like Vietnamese salad, yum. And it was like just a mess. It was, it was like
little fishing expeditions. You go over there.
Like cabbagey. No, it was big, but it was like cabbagey kind of salad sort of thing. And it was like a bit like a boil.
So you can tell the overall length's not any shorter, but you see that framing in there? So is your little freak on going dissipating?
Yeah.
Are you still nervous or are you good?
So nervous.
Oh, of course you are.
And then,
So we're going to notch the corner out of it too a little bit.
Yeah.
Cool?
The curry sauce on top of the salad.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So, looks good. They had a little bit of it and I was like, yeah.
And then also a salad was filling for like longevity.
It was, and it had, and that's right, it had like, I didn't eat any of this because I really didn't feel like it. It had like mashed potato around the edges of it. Like, it was really
It
weird.
sounds like the most weird.
I know.
It's
It
really
looked dang. I was like, what? Anyway, so, whereas Mum and Tar was on the other end, like curry thing. I was like, damn it. I was trying to be healthy. And it wasn't even healthy. We messed it up. So I'll just use the back,
So you can just tell you're just dying to get right in.
Yeah. I was just trying to figure out a hand movement.
You didn't do the bend and snap.
Ah! Rude.
Yeah, you had your chance.
I know.
You didn't do the bend and snap.
Yeah.
I was trying to take one of the vegan pizzas, but we only had one.
Oh, it's
and
alright.
Lara took it because she's vegan, and I was like, oh, we'll take it with that one.
Oh, it's okay.
I was like, oh.
So you see the legs going right.
Oh, you're right. That's not up to you.
What I always
Oh,
do
that
is
looks really nice.
yeah, I can tell.
No, that's still.
So you see this,
Yeah.
and then I do a little section,
Yeah.
whoops,
And bloody hell, it's
like
not
that,
So I'll go to someone at like,
Yeah.
and
and just
So you
pull
can
that
do it
out.
with me.
No, I'm fine. I'm pretty good at
You
last.
see that? So when I pull out there,
This one longer.
yeah, well you see the short bit in there, and the rest of that's longer, you go like this.
Like the same way.
Yeah, so you kind of like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
and then when you drop that,
It's longer.
you see the layers in there now?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And that's nice and soft, but that's not too drastic either.
Mm.
Just nice and soft.
Do you want soft layers or drastic layers?
No, soft.
Nice try.
You don't want soft. Just the framing in the front's going to be the drastic part, but
Yeah.
the rest of it's going to be soft in the back. And the overall length that's been cut off the back was inconsequential, so you're safe. Don't worry, you're in good hands. And then next time we're going to give you the Princess Diana.
Okay.
Cool. I think it would be hot with that
I
haircut
think
too.
you
Yeah,
would.
it would be good. But this is what
You
for
have similar
now.
face shape to her.
No, it was just with like.
Yeah, there's something about you that you pull it off as well.
Something about you.
Something about you. I think that's a song. Something
Probably.
about you. If there's not, I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna write a song about you. I'm gonna call it "There's Something About You." How cheesy is that? Something about you. Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay.
Yeah. You see all the layers happening now?
Yeah.
You want to cut some, don't you?
Yeah, just put it in the
I
house.
just don't think you're ready. I know you're just not ready for that. No. You're just gonna. Yeah. We need you in here more often. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to work on something?
Sure.
Even just like watching Viola, right? Like you just come in here and watch.
Just come in and watch. Yeah, exactly.
I feel like such a big part
And
of
sweep the
socialising.
floors and talk and hang out.
Yeah.
And
Because that's how you're going to pick it up, is by absorbing it. But that's how I learned. Like I told you, like grandma's salon, because I was 5 years old, hanging around her salon, sweeping floors. They share tips with me, and I take my tip money and go to Arby's and buy like roast beef sandwiches after. But that's how I absorbed it. I'm 5. Taking it all in. So I'm 15 when I first started cutting hair. Was without any real direction, because you were surrounded by it from 5 to 15 is 10 years, right? It's just you just start doing it, right? Because it just seemed like the next logical thing. Like, oh, I could do that, and then you could do it. So that was my evolution towards doing hair, is because I'm 5, absorbing it. 10, 15 I started doing friends' hair. And then like I said, I became a mechanical engineer, and then I didn't want to do that anymore, and then I just fell back on a family trade. I think we're pretty much there. But you can do the board right now. And we're gonna center party. You like that center party? Do you like the way that fringe is sitting?
Yeah, that's good.
Cool. And you want to mousse it up?
Yeah.
You know where the mousse is?
No.
Okay, the table's over there. The back wall. Find the mousse.
Good.
There's 2 cans of mousse. Bring them both.
You like?
I like because I like perfect little forky fingers.
Actually,
it was just like
it was
your eyes.
Yeah, it was more like
Now they look like you have like microphones.
it was more like face cramming before, I feel, whereas this is actually like she's looking at
So I'm going to use this one, you're going to use that one. And I'm not going to tell you how to use it, you're just going to use it. Just shake it, just shake it.
Okay. Just all up in there?
Yeah, upside down when you do it, otherwise you're just taking your head out of it.
This is the good smelling stuff. This is
Ooh, can I smell?
So nice.
Ooh, yummy! It's like apple.
Yeah.
So what does this do?
It's like chocolate.
Here's some mousse for your hair.
You know what has the chocolate mousse at the you know how she whips it up?
Yeah.
She's going to do that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, whip it up. Originally, it's not the child's birthday.
I love your hair short.
Oh, the bangs are still good.
The shortest layer
So you want a shorter side and back.
Oh, look at that short. You know how to do them.
Well, if you can iron it, you won't need to go back.
What do you think?
I think it's
Oh, like as in just I think.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, just to the hairline. Number 2 to the hairline. Because with number 3 would be number 2 to the hairline. Yeah, no, you don't go back on it. When you say shorter, there's only one answer. Yes. Shorter, yes.
Even the most drastic layers.
But it's inconsequential. It's just cleaning up your hairline a little bit more. It's not like it's...
I'm quite a hairy person, so like my eyebrows
like to go
tinted, my
sideburns,
sideburns tinted and stuff.
Yeah.
Claudia would like to go shorter with her layers.
Cool?
Yeah. So,
Do you need my help, or you want to give it a go?
how do we go about this?
How do you go with that? Okay, I'll just finish this off here and then we'll go from there.
Oh yeah, your hair was but I remember it wasn't that long even before I cut it so long. Yeah, I cut it off to make it all even. Yeah, and I started coming here. Yeah, I just cut it all off.
I can leave that W shape in the back.
I don't mind.
I like the W shape.
You like it?
Yeah. It's a different way of doing it. I like that W shape.
Yeah. Did you pick it up Sunday? Huh? I don't know you do. If he's busy, I don't know you do.
I can square it off from the back, straight across. Is that what you want? You want me to go zoom straight across, or you want W?
I don't mind, you choose.
W, natural hairline.
Yeah.
But I think it's about one right at the hairline.
Yeah.
Just so it's a softer W.
Yeah.
Like a wha, not a wha.
Yeah, sounds
Like
good.
a wha.
How much shorter is it?
You trying?
I don't think it's that much.
Yeah, give it a go. Go for it.
Give it a go?
Yeah, no, you. Yeah, no.
You couldn't
Just see what happens.
Yeah.
Just don't cut yourself.
I was.
Yeah, cool. Good times,
He
good
has
times.
to do paperwork.
Just cut off a big chunk. It'll be great. Be awesome.
Start me, should do some more.
Oh yeah, look at it. Oh yeah. All confidence.
You know how you do it?
They're shorter.
Oh no.
Oh no. Excuse me.
My client back home that I was talking about, like just long enough on top to fit a curling iron through.
Yeah.
We'd actually go even shorter than this on top.
Oh, yeah.
But do you want to go shorter than this on top? You don't mind?
I'm chill.
Let me see. I'll grab a curling iron.
Doing more.
Where did it go?
Doing more.
There it is. I want to do all the sides.
Oh yeah, she cut off even more. You want to go shorter?
Surprise me.
There's only one answer.
How do you make
Shorter.
the layers blend though, so it doesn't look like you just got that part of your hair shorter?
But we get, you can see that side's all
Like you said, you can always go longer.
Is it blended
But
though?
once you go longer, you can go shorter again. Like, you don't tend to. So.
We'll just do a little bit more.
Like you different layers.
I'm just feeling we're not
Like,
quite
obviously,
in that
like-
ultra conservative territory. We want to be sexy ultra conservative.
different bits.
What's that?
We want to be sexy ultra conservative.
definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's not like
Yeah,
layers.
we're not quite there.
So I can't see the back, so I
Like they're not going to be jagged.
I need to be more careful with it when I'm bleaching, but I don't notice it when it's curly.
I miss that on here, but I'm also like,
You're getting most of this.
I want to get the most out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just streamed it, so I was like, it was one of those rainy days. Oh no, like,
look at the little bits of my head.
Yeah. It looks like there's such different colours.
They are, eh?
and you put software onto it that
It's turned like golden, like failure.
for decent strength. And it wasn't fully that. It's called raspberry pie. You can get like it's like 120 bucks. And,
Why do hair goes dark as you get
when you
older?
put it together, and
Oh no. My hair used to be ranger.
Yeah, I was blonde.
Pretty similar to yours. But I was doing like toddler age.
Until what age you think?
Until like 5. And then it started, and then it went kind of blondie, and then it went really dark. Quite drastically. It's so weird how we
with like streaming sites and so scared about that.
To you? Really? Yes, who is it? Erin's hair at our school is really starting to get dark. Not as bright as that I know. Their hair gets darker.
There will be one that's like, you know, HD. Yeah, and so I just went on there.
Do you like it even more shorter?
It's awesome.
Yeah, that's good. We're getting more out of it. Let's see your fringe.
When I got it, so I you can lay down and put the software on it.
That's it?
Where it doesn't have things like for games. So like for a while there, we had like all the old Nintendo games.
Okay, it's really good there. It's really good there.
But it got annoying because you couldn't have two software going at once. You had to keep logging out, logging back in. So we just got rid of that. But yeah. Have you had
I don't need Viola. I don't need Viola.
The picture hasn't really been too much of a focus, except for a few scenarios. Like some of them did a major retro cut.
Yeah.
Ended up a month later coming back for a pixie because they wanted to try it.
Yeah.
But the point of this is I didn't want to do pixies with the retro haircuts.
Yeah.
I wanted to
Does it feel good?
like do stuff I've been doing.
How does it feel?
You know, late 70s, early 80s. Some like short 80s haircuts are cool.
Yeah.
But that classic conventional pixie cut that looks so amazing.
Do you actually like consider?
We're trying to get away from that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We're doing both.
We want to do, yeah, like your hair's short, super short with a curling iron. Instead of like, you know, and half the way pixie's stunning, but we want to go back before that stuff.
Yeah.
You don't want to put the abandon, but
We want
what's the
like,
definition of a pixie cut? I think I might.
depends on the era. Like 60s pixie cuts were
Yeah.
stunning and beautiful and super short. Today, the definition of pixie haircut is much
It's
longer
not a new courses.
than would it be traditionally. Like some walk up and say, I want a pixie cut, and I'm thinking like 60s, like Gene Seberg in the movie Breathless. Beautiful short
Yeah,
stunning
Guardians of
pixie.
War and
Or what's her name?
No, not my whole degree, but like
Mia
I
Farrow,
want to be a diplomat
right?
more.
Like to me, those are pixies, right? But so I want to do pixie, and I'm like, cool, I love Mia Farrow. They show a picture, it's this really long kind of thing, but to them, that's a pixie.
And I want a little
But to me, a pixie is not Mia Farrow. Because I'm talking about traditional pixies. But when someone looks through a modern fashion magazine and sees a picture of a pixie, it is so much longer than what a pixie used to be, right? And then they're like, look, I did a pixie, I'm happy with their pixie, but it has nothing to do with a Mia Farrow type pixie, right? You're like, oh, like look how brave I am, I did a pixie. I'm like,
just because my whole average like come down to the
Gene
language.
Seberg in Breathless in 1960
I don't
is
want
the
to
best
degree
example
language.
of a
I just
pixie.
want to be able to be bilingual. So. And they don't teach Arabic.
They don't teach what?
Arabic?
Is that what you want? Arabic.
Yeah. Or any church in New Zealand. Oh, Auckland mine.
I don't think Auckland is.
No, I think they do. Yeah. But so does Nina. Nina's girl to say something about Arabic, which is just shocking. It's one of the most widely spoken I just got like a really weird fascination with Middle East. I've always been interested in Middle East. And I want to do work over there. So you're just drawn to it. Yeah, I can't explain it. Like nothing really cool. I don't have family or anything. Super random. It's just I think it's a culture shock because I've always lived in New Zealand. Very like Kiwi life. Like I've been to Dubai, but very much like whitewashed Dubai.
I never really liked Dubai.
Yeah. I think it's like the whole difference in culture, religion, climate, cultural practices. Fascinating. Yeah.
And I love how when you and I, we talked earlier about these kind of like short conservative haircuts. So because of where you grow up, you call these missionary haircuts. Yeah, because you come from Papua New Guinea, and these missionaries coming from wherever would show up with these short conservative. So that's why to you, this is a missionary haircut. Yeah.
I think it's, well, not quite this one, but the hairstyle that you
The
gave
first
me
one we
last
did,
time,
you felt more like a missionary haircut with that. Yeah.
Global phase would be a cool degree for me, but I like that too much.
Like narrow strap, cotton dress, like I just look like a barefoot missionary. Like,
Oh yeah. I think that's really cool. Like everyone, because it depends where you grew up, have a different idea of what they would call things. And I've never heard something like that called a missionary haircut. So I can totally see that.
You choose a region. Let's just say you choose the Middle East.
Is that YouTube then? Like YouTube missionary haircut?
And then from that region, one paper you do between like politics.
What's the name?
Elizabeth Dowling. One with like the environment, like geography, like natural geography. It's like a full.
I like that.
So much different.
Yeah. What's going on over here?
Nah. It's like a multifaceted approach to culture of the country.
I love that. You're just jumping in there. Like you saw what I did, like cool. I'm just gonna take it from here.
give it a go.
I love that. That's why I didn't want to meddle so much with the first go with this. I will be down the road, but no, this is what I want. That's actually really cool. Oh no, it's really cool.
You can fix the mistakes.
He's like, yeah.
There's something that I just don't know how.
It's probably nothing in there really significant again. I mean, no. Like if I see something really significant, I'll fix it. But if in general, if it's pretty good, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Because I want you to own this. Like I want you to go back to your haul and like look at the haircut I did, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't want you to look at the haircut I did, but the other guy fixed it up. No, you can see a little bit there. So like anything sitting there, like I'll jump in there with that kind of thing, but it's still your haircut. I don't want to take this haircut away from you. Yeah. But yeah.
I'm excited to see how my hair grows out.
Cool. I think you're there. So you want to do a blow dry, eh?
Yeah.
And you want to use a round brush?
Yeah. Oh yes.
Use the large one. Well, you can do what you want because I gave you a lot of. I taught you a lot already. Yeah.
So
That
just
one.
like last time. Yes.
Yeah. And then use the hair. You got a clip over there. So use this to section it off out of the way.
So do we do one half versus the other half?
What I would do, because you're just starting out, just take a big ass section like that. So what you're doing is you kind of want to do, like this is the width of the round brush. So you want to make your section like the width of the round brush around the hairline. So if you don't want to make your section larger than the width of the round brush. So you can take that and you can tuck it out of the way. And then your hair dryer, you can plug that in.
And if you go on their website or like Skintopia's website, often they have deals where like
Just grab another excess there. So you got your hairbrush, you got your round brush, you got your. Yeah, we can leave the nozzle on. You can. Now what you're gonna do? See how good it's. No, you can see where my hands are, right? See if you can do it like that. And you can do it like a bit like that. Whatever you want to do. It's gonna be tricky for you, but have a go. Have a go. I'm not gonna look. Just do it. Like what I did. Just do it.
It's not how you control it without the...
And this is why we call it just long enough to get a curling iron to it, because the barrel of the curling iron, that's about the length of your hair. That's why we wanted that. And that's like your ultra conservative, super short. it sounds like meh, whatever. But when an angry Australian says it, oh, so good.
Alright.
Cool. So what you're gonna do? What I would do now, because you want to do that flicky back stuff. So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna give you a vented brush. Put some mousse in it again. Not a lot. Yeah, and just rub it through your fingers. And then from the front, you're going to push it back in and through there. Yeah, no, that's cool. And then in here over the temples and stuff too. Yeah, in there too. Yeah, all through there. Yeah, so we want that. Because when you build it, you get some grunt back into it again. Because now it's dry, but we want to do that flicky back kind of retro look with it. And then you're going to use a vented brush and put that hair dryer on a low. For that. I'm just going to build it up. See what I'm doing?
Yeah.
And same on the other side. We don't want to do it too over the top. Like you want to build it up a bit, right?
Yeah.
And then you'll blast some hairspray after. And that fringe, we like that fringe a lot. So just start doing that. You can add more mousse if you want. Just use your discretion at this point. I started the journey and you can, yeah.
Go on.
My mistakes. I don't know how he does it.
Doing it. Just the fact that Claudia's shying away.
Yeah, Claudia's not moving.
You're listening me. He did not.
He did not, but you are.
Awesome.
Are you okay leaving it with that?
It looks really good. It looks like a lot cleaner than
Yeah, can you show the back?
The camera and say
down there.
Where? Oh.
and then you want to come back in a month.
There you
So
go.
let's look in the camera.
We've been chewing this gum for so long.
That's the result.
So yeah.
So yeah, it's very ultra conservative
Oh, yeah?
looking, but kind of cool and sexy at the same time. That's what we like. So you're gonna come back in a month. This was your second one, and we're gonna keep doing it for a year. Something different every time. So at this point, it's up to you. Do you love it this short? Do you want to keep it for a while, or you want to start to go back?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're gonna want to keep it this short for a while.
We'll see.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see. Anyway, let's book you.
Yep, sounds good.
Cool. Alrighty.
Looks nice, layers suit you.
One jaw.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna stick with you for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Because we want to stretch this until it gets gnarly again.
Yes.
Do you want to do it Thursday evening again?
Yeah.
So that'll be August.
No, I like it,
15th at
thank you.
6:30.
You're welcome.
Free haircut.
Sounds good.
Perfect. We'll see you then.
See you then.
Keep going on the journey. Enjoy.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
Can we do the reveal?
See ya.
Have fun, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, I think.
Cheers.
Bye.
There we go. What else do you think needs
Yeah.
doing?
Well, we're gonna have to push it back with some hairspray.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a different kind of hairspray.
Should we or no?
I don't know. Do you want hairspray?
Nah.
It's fine. You just give gums.
No, just a little bit.
Little bit.
Wanna make it stiff?
No, it's not gonna make it stiff.
Okay. No, just because like, I used to do dance and we did
I know,
hairspray. It'd be like,
That would be the strong one I used on her hair. This one is just the stiff by me, so it's not major. But it's want to have a little bit. I don't want to have that major
some
flicky
texture.
back kind of thing. The thing is, your ears aren't short enough to get that look anyway.
Okay.
And but we just want a little bit of it, just that subtle bit.
yeah. When I think hairspray, I think slick.
Same.
No, I know.
ballerina
Same.
bun.
Smile for the camera.
How long's it been going? 1 hour 27.
No, that's pretty good like that.
Wow. I love it.
Love it.
And then I think we gotta fix that back to where it was. We just want that. And we just
It
want
looks
that.
so good.
Go.
Oh, I love it.
You can slide that off of her.
Oh.
Do
Here,
the
give me a
others?
minute.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can do that. Little things like that. But you get used to that stuff over time. Cool. Now let's show her with the mirror. I can do it. Oh, no, you can do it. This is your...
Oh, go for it. I'm pretty
No,
good.
no, you do it. No, you do it. No, but once the thing's off, it's better because you can see things better when you check yourself. Yeah, so we didn't do like a major flicky back 70s. We kind of did. It's just kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really
very
like
vibey.
that. And so what do people think at home?
Think of mine first
Look at the camera. What do you think of V's first haircut? Does she have what it takes to become a hairdresser? Should she leave her degree and start her journey to becoming a hairdresser?
Yes,
leave
Quits
comments
University.
below. Leave the comments below. Yeah. Yeah, and I think you're going to be an amazing hairdresser.
Yes, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You have what it is. It's not about critiquing the work that you did today. It's about assessing your confidence, how you approached it.
Yeah.
And when you look at the confidence for which you approached it, that's cool.
Okay.
That shows whether or not you're going to be able to pull this off or not.
Yeah.
Now, as far as
there's a gradient, not as much.
yeah, no, I know, but that's being the critiquing stuff. When the confidence is there, then we're going to take you into the direction to become a hairdresser, and then we're going to, that's where you get the nitpicky stuff.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like I went to flight school. The first flight lesson is all about showing how amazing it is to fly, right? And you're like, oh my god, I love this. So we sign up here. The second flight lesson is about, now this is actually how you fly an airplane, right? So this is the same sort of thing. This is all about inspiring you, like, oh my god, and blah, blah, blah. Did this inspire you today?
Yes, I love
That's the whole point. That's the whole point of the first one. Inspired you, and then from here, the next one, that's when we start getting tough on you.
Yes,
Cool.
okay.
So let's do some after pictures of you. Did you want to do the after pictures? Okay, yeah, go for it. You do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. And I'm not going to meddle with the process either. You just do your version of it.
Okay.
So here's the case.
Way! That was so
Cool.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, you can sweep the floors and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because if you really want to learn, that's all part of it too.
Exactly.
Being washed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's like if not like 3/4 of the way through the next semester before the halfway, right?
Yeah.
Or in like the year.
I want to stick hot rollers in your hair now.
You do?
Yeah, kind of.
Do you want to?
If you want, if you have time.
Yeah.
You want to?
Yeah.
You want to?
Yeah.
I don't mind. I can do that.
Yes, please.
Cool. Let's have fun.
Good. Okay, you guys, I'm getting hot rollers in my hair, so you don't have to stay if you don't want to. But I'm getting hot rollers in my hair.
Oh, actually, no. I want to see this.
Oh, yeah.
You can probably text it after if you want to go home. But what would you know?
Claudia, look, say bye to your hair.
Oh, I was like, single wine? Nah, but I was like, I do not really need it.
Oh, look at her go.
My Italian mother told me to
Yeah.
clean is.
Oh yeah, because you got the Italian.
Yeah,
that's
she's
right. Look at
yelling
her
in
go.
my head, get all that hair
my God.
away.
Even more that you're going to make an amazing hairdresser because the Italian in you.
Hey.
There's something about Italian DNA
Something
and
about
hairdressing.
Italian. Really?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Woo!
Yeah.
Excited.
Some cultures, as hairdressers, meh. Others, oh, absolutely, yeah.
Really?
Italians, because they're creative anyway.
Yeah.
Like Italian fashion, like look at their cars,
Yeah,
like Ferraris,
yeah.
Lamborghinis. Italian hair, whoa,
Coffee,
you know.
because we're all zooped up on coffee all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Italians make great hairdressers.
Mm-hmm. Do you donate any of the hair that you chop off?
Do I what?
Donate any of the hair that you chop off?
Yeah, we do. We do a
Yeah.
donation program. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, we do lots of stuff in that area.
Awesome.
Good job.